We would like you all to meet Lilo, a 34-foot Gemini catamaran who came into our lives and decided she wanted to cruise 6,000 miles around America's Great Loop. You might ask, who is loopy enough to join her on this adventure? Well, meet Captain Doug. And I guess that makes me Admiral Melissa. We decided we also needed 2 first mates for this journey, and after careful determination, we gave the jobs to our trusty puppy dog Witten, aka Wit, and our catamaran's kitty cat, Tiki. For the next year, we would like to share with you our experiences along the way. So join us and hang on for the ride.
Lilo. Okay.
And just like that, our 6,000-mile Great Loop adventure has begun, traveling north through the ICW, across New York to enter the Great Lakes and Canadian waters, down through Chicago to the Mississippi River, and then to the Gulf of America, along the coast of Florida to cross our wake again to Flagler Beach. But wait! What could possibly possess us to decide to sell our beachside bungalow and sail away from the paradise we've always longed for? We would leave behind the companionship of the amazing friends we've made. We would no longer have a home for our friends and our family to visit. Would we really give all that away to live aboard a boat for a year? Just the 2 of us and our fur babies? Well, let's just ask Doug how this idea came to be.
It started by me watching a 3-minute video that was put on by America's Great Loop Cruising Association. And I was sold right away. Within 3 minutes, I knew what I was going to do for the next year or 2 years of my life. So
We read some great books, watched a lot of YouTube videos, including our favorites, Show and Joe, Mark and Mel, Boomer Shines, and Cruising Andromeda. We studied all of the maps, deciding which route we would prefer to take, and ordered our own AGL-CA Burgee and map.
anyway, here she is. Pivot.
Now we needed to buy a boat. We searched everywhere for boats that were fast and slow, big and small, fixer-uppers and loop-ready, until finally we found the perfect boat for us.
Someone's ready to go. How about you? Yeah. Well, we took possession of the boat last weekend. This is the first load of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. You ready for this?
We're gonna have to be ready for this. Tiki's ready. She's chill.
Thanks. Ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
You're ready. Today was Doug's last day at work, so he is ready.
Oh wow, that's bright.
That's bright.
Well, here we are, first night on the boat. And I'll let Melissa tell you what the name of this place is.
It's the O'Galley
O'Galley something.
Marina.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Really nice place here. We actually have a few nights here, still paid from the actual previous owners. So we could stay here to the end of the month. This is what, what is the date today?
Today's the 21st, your last day of work.
Yep, there we go, my last day of work. That's right. Oh. My last day of work.
one end. Oh, okay. Okay. Ready or not? Okay. I'm gonna hold my blue line.
Alright guys, day one. Here we are, the first time leaving the dock. For the first time. Wish us luck.
Oh, we're headed the right direction now. Here we go.
We're doing it. We got out. Could have been smoother. But we got out.
You didn't hit anybody's boat. That's
No,
what
we
matters.
didn't hit anybody, so we're alright. But it was a little bit of a, yeah.
A little
These
bit.
controls, no bueno.
No bueno. It'll take some getting used
Yeah,
to.
for sure.
Somebody's excited. Are you excited, Whit? And the Key Cat's excited too. Hi, Tiki. Hi. The drive from our home to Eau Gallie Yacht Basin took just under 2 hours. But to get Lilo up north to Marineland Marina was going to take us 3 days of travel.
Well, this is going to be my view for the next 364 days. Not so bad, huh? Just cruising along today. We got our autopilot set on, and it's just doing its own thing there. Keeping me right on course. Love it. It's too easy. Just relax.
Someone decided to start hanging out too close to the edge, so we had to get the life jacket out. She saw birds.
I'm sleeping. You sleeping or reading?
With the dog barking, it's certainly not sleeping.
You're barking. Yeah, you. Looks like someone caught dinner right there. Fish's tail is still freaking flopping around. Oh. Where we at, Whit? Coco! We got lots of room. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Oh, she's gonna bark at him. What are we looking at? Alright. So, got a little thirsty, thought I'd have me a soda. Melissa handed it to me. I'm drinking in style, man. I'm not kidding. Check this out. Nice job, baby. She's in there making these right now. They look great. Thank you. Anyhow, that's how you do it in style. It's a boy. It's a buoy.
After 7.5 hours and 30.72 nautical miles, Lilo's maiden voyage from Melbourne to Titusville was complete. The first day with Lilo, and she ran perfectly. Another first, anchoring. After our practice run, we securely anchored and got ready to enjoy some live music while preparing for the evening. In the distance, we saw smoke and later learned that it was the Epcot Center at Disney World.
Well, good morning. We had an amazing morning this morning. We slept great last night, which surprised me, being on the hook for the first time. Anchor set great, no anchor alarms. This is wonderful. This morning we're having coffee out in the cockpit, and right next to Melissa, 3 manatees just splashed up right next to her. It's pretty magical. Then some birds came in formation, V formation, right at us. Came so close to them, I got to scoop them up with a fishing net. It's crazy. Then I look off the port side, and there's a dolphin just bouncing around, having fun. I was like, no way. This is crazy. Then we get the camera out. Guess what? Nothing.
This will be fun.
We got our first bridge to open, and someone's got to make a call, and I think I'll be Melissa.
What's the bridge called? Call over? Call over? Call over. This is SB Lilo requesting information about bridge opening.
This is call over.
Call over. We are in a catamaran approaching the bridge and wanted to know if there's a wait time or a bridge opening.
Once you get close enough, I will open for you.
Thank you, sir. We traveled from Titusville to Ponce Inlet, where we were getting our mast removed. It was a 30 nautical mile trip that took us 7 hours and 15 minutes. Dinner is almost here. Overnight, the anchor alarm didn't go off again. However, we awoke to find the boat was almost over a sandbar. We pulled the anchor and repositioned, and then added a stern anchor to keep the boat from swinging so widely. We found out there would be a wait to have the mast removed, so Doug and Tiki got busy looking for something to do. What are you up to now?
Mast is coming off possibly tomorrow. So I gotta get all the wiring out of the mast, disconnected. Everything's pretty straightforward at a fuse junction up front, fuse block, but radar has a cable that I've tracked all the way through, underneath, through cabinets, underneath stairs, up here, into here, and I found her. So disconnecting the radar so we can get the mast off. That's it.
All right. Finished the day, Doug hopped on the dinghy for ice and more dinner. He stopped by Sea Love, and we found the mast would be removed on Wednesday, which was 2 days away. Wow.
Go right in there.
Good job, Whit.
It's going to be a little while before you can get comfortable. I usually keep her on a leash, but we have this entire sandbar here all to ourselves. And so this thing I don't need today. We're all alone, and she's got this whole little island all to herself. And she's already barking at birds. Because she's gotten a little crazy. First time off the boat in a while. Look at her. Wit and love and live. Come here, Wit. She's like, no way. Well, happy Wednesday. The day has finally come. This is the day we're gonna head right over there to Sea Love Boatworks and get this mast taken off. She's going down for a year. Then we'll put her back up. That's what we're up to. Let's see what Melissa's up to.
Working.
Here she is, working away. So thankful for her for that. But yeah, we're gonna dock for the first time, so. Oh boy, current's rough, wind's rough. Let's hope for the best. We made it in here. It was a tight squeeze. My very first time ever in a dock. So, Lila was in there. Current was going pretty good, but we made it. So thanks to Dave and crew, Sea Love Marina. They guided me in, had a bunch of guys on the dock waiting for me. They knew it was my first time and extremely helpful. Just a great marina. If you need anything done here, Dave's your guy. Here he is. Yeah, Dave. He's working too hard, that's good. And the crew. But yeah, the old mast is coming down today. Pretty exciting stuff. Well, while they take the mast down, I asked if she wanted to go to lunch or something. She said, no, I'm gonna go back to work. Okay, I said. As you wish. I'm going to the tavern. she's naked. Love it. They did a great job. Got it off.
After spending one final evening in Ponce Inlet, we were ready to take Lilo home, but not before I lost my shoe overboard, to the amusement of our boat neighbors. Luckily, we had a net ready on board, so Doug circled around so I could retrieve it. And by the way, hey dudes, float. The final leg of Lilo's maiden journey took us from Ponce Inlet to Marineland Marina. It was a 36.53 nautical mile trip that took 9 hours.